Billy Joel has a good point. He says, I'd rather laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints. Honestly, if I didn't believe that there are repercussions, if I didn't believe that there's a reward and punishment in the afterlife, I don't know. It'd be pretty compelling to spend my life laughing with the sinners rather than crying with the saints. In fact, Billy Joel is just making an observation that many philosophers and pretty much any perceptive person is going to make, which is there are a lot of evil people who prosper in this world, and there are a lot of good people who suffer in this world. And if you go through different Jewish approaches to theodicy, like we do in our Thursday morning class, the only real way you're going to get any form, even the start of an answer, is that there is a belief in the afterlife where the wicked are truly punished and the righteous receive their rightful reward. However, in recent days, following Ruth Bader Ginsburg's passing, there erupted this entire debate I saw on Jewish social media. I'm really only on Facebook and I guess LinkedIn if you call it social media. But there was a debate that came up because a lot of non-Jewish people, they wish Ruth Bader Ginsburg to rest in peace, RIP. But there were a lot of Jews who weren't happy about that because if Ruth Bader Ginsburg is Jewish, we should be saying, may her memory be a blessing, Zichrona Livracha. And their argument, one of the arguments made, and I saw people explicitly say this on their social media accounts, on their walls, is that we don't say rest in peace because Judaism doesn't focus on the afterlife. Judaism only focuses on this temporary world that we are living in. And I have to say something about it because we could not be more wrong if we believe that. Judaism believes in an afterlife. We believe that there are repercussions for our actions. We believe that the righteous are rewarded in the end of days. And we believe that the wicked receive their eternal punishment as well. And we believe that we are reunited with our loved ones as well in the Garden of Eden in the world to come. But why is this coming up? Why is it that people have rejected this? Anyway, I just want to bring to our attention that over time, there's been an argument. The argument is that since Jews say, may their memory be a blessing, all that's left in this world is someone's memory. Their soul does not live on. God forbid. We do not believe that at all whatsoever. In fact, the phrase, may a memory be a blessing, that's a shortened version from the original statement in the Talmud. The original thing that you say, according to the Talmud, after someone passes away, is Zichrono Livracha Lechaye Ha'olam Haba. May his memory be a blessing for the world to come. It's a bit of a mouthful to say, so we don't really say that anymore. But the point is that we for sure emphasize the world to come. That is a core part of our rabbinic Jewish theology. Sure, if you go back in time, you look at different sectarians, back in the times of the Second Temple, that was a debate. But a core tenet, one of our core beliefs, is that there's a world to come, that there's reward for our good deeds, and there's punishments for our misdeeds. The wicked get their just deserts, and the righteous get their ultimate reward. That's something that we prayed for. That's something that we talk about on Sukkos as well. When we go out into a sukkah, what is a sukkah? A sukkah is a diras arai. It's a temporary dwelling. What's the purpose of this temporary dwelling? It's not simply so we go out in the cold, so a few mosquitoes that are still around get to bite us, but it's to remind us of the temporary nature of life. It's to remind us that this world is only a temporary dwelling place. It is merely what the Mishnah in Pirkei Avos, the Ethics of Our Fathers, calls a prosdor, a corridor, which leads to the traklin. It leads to the castle, the palace in Olam Haba. That is what Judaism believes. So if we see anything on social media otherwise, just because someone has a social media account and they can post whatever they want, it doesn't mean that it's correct. We believe in the world to come. We believe that our deeds are rewarded. We believe that the misdeeds are accounted for. And that is how Judaism, that is how God wants us to conduct ourselves in this world, but not just for the sake of this world, but in preparation not just for the Dira Sarai, for this temporary dwelling place, but for the Diras Keva, the established living place of the world to come.